Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Balram Pani, Dean of Colleges, University of Delhi, who has been a guiding light for the Center for Tribal Studies, always with his blessings and inspiration. Professor Damayanti Beshra, winner of Sahitya Academy Award twice, once for the literature and once for the translation, and also with the fourth highest civilian award, Padma Shri, by Government of India for her immense contribution to Santali language, literature, and oral culture. Professor R.P. Mitra, my esteemed colleague, Dr. Avitoli, Joint Director, Professor Gautam Kshatriya, one of the plenary speakers of the occasion, Dr. D.V. Prasad, Dr. Kennedy, Dr. Meenal, Dr. Nidhi, Dr. Meena, Dr. Revati, and many of my colleagues and dear students. We are here for a cause. Many of us must be taking it as a ritual of inauguration, a ceremony to celebrate something. The celebration component is there, but more important is the cause. Nation is spending so much on us, on our education, on our skills, on harnessing our potential and energy, shaping it to a proper, acceptable level. But there are many brothers and sisters of us who do not get that opportunity. And today is the time to think about them who have been not part of the privileges which we are enjoying. Many a times, whenever we listen to Professor Pani, to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, both of them have been telling us what we have and what others do not have. And in that category of others, I would like to say that the Janjati, Vanvasi, Adivasi, or in ordinary language, tribes. Here is an icon, a hero, who had no resources, who had no technology, who had initially no followers, but he was committed for the cause. He was convinced about the cause. And I'm sure if you are convinced about something, once you resolutely decide to do something, half of the battle is won. And that is the story of Bhagwan Birsa Munda. We are here to celebrate the 150th completion of the 150th year of the birth anniversary. 15th November was the day, 1875. We have different records for his birth. Some of them say 1872, some of them, and government has accepted 1875. And many of you may not know the meaning of Birsa. In tribal society, the individual names are very few because they don't emphasize on the likes and dislikes and the others of individuals. They emphasize on the preferences of the group. Birsa means Thursday, like Mangli is Tuesday. Som is Monday. Birsa is Thursday. And Birsa was born on Thursday. And usually following that classical tradition of that region, you will find that Thursday in the month of Margashish is very auspicious. Margashish is the present month which is going on. And Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita has said that among the months I am the Margashish. Invocation to God in the month of Margashish is never going to be unanswered. And on a Margashish Thursday, Birsa Munda was born. He had the blessings of the divinity. And in Margashish Thursday, one of the followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Panchasakha, the Balram Das in eastern India, has very clearly said that worshipping goddesses Lakshmi on Margashish Thursday is something which is a rare occasion in individual life. Birsa Munda was the fourth child of Suguna Munda and Karmi Hatu. After the school education, he was disoriented with the missionary activities and was deeply influenced by Vaishnavism. We all know about Birsa Munda's story of rebellion, but few of you would know that Birsa Munda had an aesthetic aspect. He was a charming personality, and he was very proficient in playing flute. And when he was playing flute, people would assemble and gather. And an aspect which is under-highlighted, his aesthetic aspect, his religious aspect, his empathy with the others, citizens of environment, is something which is not known. I will not talk much about that, but I would just like to say that when Birsa Munda raised this cause to a national and global platform, cause of the tribal people. And we are here on behalf of Center for Tribal Study, which is an all-university phenomenon, all-university institute, to celebrate this important occasion. Sir, I will take just 2-3 more minutes to apprise you what we are doing, what the Center for Tribal Studies is doing. Center for Tribal Studies was established 2 years before, 2023. First celebration was in November 2023. We are, sir, creating a momentum in the University of Delhi through this Center for Tribal Studies to make the students from the tribal community aware of their presence, which is recognized by the university, their culture, which is respected by the others, their language, which others are trying to imbibe. So this momentum is possible only by creating college chapters, and sir, 5 colleges have agreed to create a college chapter where the leadership of tribal students will be groomed, debate societies would function, the meetings of students' clubs around the particular ethnic affiliations of the tribal communities has already started functioning in some of the colleges through this center. And finally, we are creating competitions for dance, music, photography, reel, and giving students different awards. And students are getting connected to us. For example, when we have floated the ceremony of today's function, 286 students, and most of them from the tribal communities, they have enrolled. They may be coming gradually and joining the celebrations. So, sir, we are creating a momentum in the Center for Tribal Studies and trying to harness the youth leadership so that they become the future citizens of Bharat, future citizens who will be voicing the concern of environment, who will be voicing the concern of the culture, who would be voicing the concern of their connectedness with the Mother Earth, and that is what our Sanatan culture stands for. I welcome all of you, sir and madam, and I welcome all my students to this celebration. Thank you.